great, isn't it? I'm going alarm.
I'm going alarm.
So yeah, the list of genders: male, female, non-binary.
What's non-binary?
What's non-binary? Does that mean you haven't got a computer?
Well, he hasn't put a description.
You ain't got a computer.
Well, because it's computer language, isn't it? Ones and noughts and ones.
It's binary code, isn't it?
Binary code.
He hasn't put a description of what it is. So,
So he could just be making it up.
we
then.
should probably know.
Isn't there one that sounds
Genderqueer, agenda.
Gender.
Isn't-
What
is
the
that
hell is
just queer?
gender?
In brackets, no gender.
Gender queer, no queer.
We should explain these.
Well, he hasn't, but he's explained some of them. So, bi gender.
I think I know what non-binary is. It's you don't have a gender.
Yeah.
Bi-gender is when you're in the pub with your other bi-gender mates and you leave. Bi-gender.
Bi-gender.
You with your gender mates. That's it. You say bi. Is that it?
I don't know. It's what? No, it's not.
Bi-gender. You pay for them. You buy them.
I
Something.
do know actually because Batcher Galoop says
Oh, your batch of galoot. It's gone to the doctors. Yeah, they can just send it down to the chemist.
identifying with two
The
genders.
labs. Identifies two genders.
Yeah.
That's bi-gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's
What's
that's in the name,
batch of
isn't it?
galoot then? Is that
That's
bi-gender?
that's the guy that's educating us right now.
Oh, I thought batch of galoot was something like,
Yeah, Dad. You know, non-binary is you don't have a gender. Like you identify as not having a gender.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you exist?
I don't know.
Fucking hell, that's weird. How'd you go to the toilet?
What if you?
You know what I mean? Where is it all?
No, they have whatever they have, but they don't.
But it's not there.
But they don't identify as having it.
I'm not going for a piss, and I'm not pissing at the moment. I'm not pissing through my genitals because they're not genitals. What are they? I don't know, but one just looks like a penis or a vagina, but they're not.
If you made sweet love with a person,
What sort of person?
that had a vagina, and
that's a man. He said, I'm a man.
what are you telling your mates that you had sex with? Because it'd be offensive to say woman if they didn't identify.
Your mum?
Well, if they don't know, I'm telling my mates it's a bloke.
Yeah. I just sucked off a geezer last night. I went down on him.
I just ate out a geezer.
I parted his weird shaped ball sack.
No,
It doesn't matter. It could be a man. You could just tell your mates as a straight man, you could say you a woman.
Talking of weird shaped ball sacks, I've got a funny story here.
we ain't gone through the list of.
You go for it quite well, didn't you? So I need to slow it down a bit, do I? I just read 2 lines and stop.
Well, yeah. He waits for conversation.
I
'cause
get
it's a podcast.
And he didn't even know what I was on about. He was just looking at me going,
I kept going,
yeah.
wet. It was like sped through it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm new to all this. I've only done it 8 years.
Only two.
We just bring up talking points, didn't we?
I don't go on the computer, do I really?
Yeah, because the best bit is when people start talking
Yeah.
on the podcast, like to each other.
Mm.
I mean, unless you did, whatever.
Right, where did we get to?
I'll try to learn. You did it. Then.
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid, that's disgusting.
Oh, we've had a lot of gender
this
fluids,
Mr.
haven't we?
Batchagaloop, put it
Only one gender, though.
We're back at Batchagaloop again, aren't we?
Yep.
Gender fluids.
Yeah.
People don't dare see their fluids.
You want some of this gender fluid?
So they say the fluid is got a gender. So sperm is now female sperm or male sperm and non. That's a fault, isn't it?
Wait,
these
isn't
ones ain't that got sperm, but they're not men. They're saying I'm a bird. Say, what's their sperm?
Wait, isn't gender
Can't be
fluid?
sperm, can it?
Gender fluid sounds like it's similar to bigender or whatever that was. Like
well,
you can switch between both. Like you're pro or both.
Oh, I thought it meant fluid.
Does that mean you've done your skill perk in both
he
trees?
leveled up.
You maxed out.
How the hell
male
did we
and
get onto
female.
this subject? We're going to get loads of people writing in, aren't we? You're going to be writing in, aren't you? You're going to be writing in.
The thing is, people love being mad at you about it, but then there's people that love to take the piss as well online about it. So it's a win-win, really. Subscribe.
Quim, really, isn't it?
Crim de the creme.
Quim.
Wait,
I'll say it was an old
I
word.
thought you wanted to scrap.
Well, we'll see.
So
The elbow's hurting, though.
What's gender
Headbutt
fluid
you.
then?
its gender identity can vary over time.
Oh, you make up as you go along.
So you're gay.
You get your girlfriend in bed now. You say, actually, I identify as a queer, so I'm going to do you up the jacksy.
Chris, if I told you my gender couldn't change over time, what would you call me?
Superhero.
Superhero?
Yeah, I'd be like, get him in the comics.
Yeah.
That's a terrible superpower. Well, you go up against Hulk.
Well, it seems superhuman to me.
He just makes sure he's... I mean, it can change over time. That is quite...
To be honest, it's
magical, isn't it?
They're saying identity, gender identity, but then it's not you're not defining
not
a
an
gender. It's an identity.
Yeah.
It's not what you actually are. Though.
Gender is female and
You're
male.
either
in
one
the
or the other.
Animal kingdom.
Gender
innit?
isn't an
We're part of the animal
identification.
kingdom, aren't we?
Wait, so that means male and female isn't an identification, is it? Do you identify as a male or are you just male?
I think usually
I'm a male human species.
Your identity
Homo
is-
sapien.
Your identity is Andy.
Can't say my name on the screen.
Yeah, we'll blur that out. I was going to say more, but then I got scared. But
Yeah.
edit it out. But that'd be funny, innit? With a big
Yeah. You
And
should
when
say again, Joe Blogs or something. Go on.
Joe Blogs.
Yeah, go on. Start now.
Oh. I had to make it. Joe Blogs. TC1.
Don't say my bloody address.
Yeah, but it's all going to get beeped after I say that name.
Really works that way.
Anyway, it's ruined now because you've just done that.
Keep shouting my address is my
You put that
name.
together.
That's probably spine
Joe
on us.
Blogs, like we haven't said your name and it's not everywhere in the title.
Then you said Buckingham Palace Road.
I mean, no matter what I said, it beep
Yeah.
is what makes it funny. And if we explain the joke anymore, I think it makes it even better.
From the back lane.
What?
Well,
What
back
gender are
lanes-
you?
Back lane, eh?
You're gender fluid now.
I'm a sapiosexual, heterosexual, homo sapien male.
That was a long pause between that word.
And the male, yeah, well,
Chris-
I couldn't work out male exists anymore or not.
Chris said to me, gender fluid. I'd say you're gay.
I'd just say sperm.
I'd say
Sperm or female lubricant.
Remember the cigarette.
Externally.
cigarette.
Yeah.
Stack of sticks. That is.
What's that?
That's what they're called, isn't it, Dad?
What's that?
Like a bunch of sticks. They're called.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks.
Good.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
It's not offensive, but you should probably bleep
Do
it
you
out
know what
still.
cigarettes
In fact,
are
I
called?
created some earlier.
What? Yeah, no, there's a lot of
Do you know what? Nothing like a mouthful of though. Have you ever had? Remember? Sure, you had them when you was little.
Do you remember
I've never
that
had
back in the
them.
80s?
They're like big meatballs, but they're British made one. They're called brains.
We're
And you have
cancelled.
them with the same as you have with haggis. A load of potatoes, boiled potatoes, and a tin of
Brought back the
pumped
haggis.
tomatoes spiced up. God, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
We never even. Oh, don't worry.
So we've got Demi Boy, partially but not fully boy/man.
Demi boy.
I think that's
That's
just
a teenager.
Yeah, that's just a teenager. That's a kid in school
Yeah.
growing up.
A kid in school growing up with pubes.
What is someone that identifies as a teen?
Demi-male
Demi
John.
Boy,
Demi-John.
What was the description again?
partially but not fully boy/man.
He's going through puberty.
Isn't it a bit weird if you're like a 60-year-old and you half identify as a kid?
Yeah.
It sounds a bit
I think so.
paedophilic, doesn't it?
Well, it's a bit weird.
word.
It's not the norm. Look, people could do whatever they want as long as they're not causing any harm. But like,
You're trying to get all the fans, like, all the
He's
likes.
trying to be the good guy.
you know what I mean?
You need a good cop, didn't you?
Yeah,
you
you're
can't have
the
the whole,
good
you can't have
cop,
the whole
Bad
base
cop,
looking like-
ignoramus cop.
no, I think why
gender fluid cop.
Yeah.
I think why people
Batch
like
gloop.
oppose this so much is because scientifically it doesn't make sense, and secondly, it can cause harm if
Well, they're
someone's
teaching kids at school, aren't they,
biologically
now about all this, aren't they?
If someone's mentally unstable
Well,
and they
They're telling kids, aren't they, you're a But
back in my day, we
Oi,
just
sit down. You know, you ginger fluid.
no, I think
ginger fluid.
Yeah, you fucking. Oh, you bisexual girls over there. We'll have all the pre-gender, pre-pubescent. The teens have got some hairs on their bollocks.
Pre-gender sounds like it could be one. Is that
That's a
before? That's
fetus.
before you've decided
Yeah.
to have
They're
a
just-
gender.
they're
But
making-
you think you're a
But you're
sperm
giving
and an
yourself
egg.
an option to.
You just think you're a fertilised embryo. I identify as a fertilised embryo.
they're just making up new words for words we already have and definitions for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely the teenage boy one.
I've got to go for the rest.
There's
Demi
more of an
girl
atmosphere, isn't there, here in the new home, isn't there?
Oh,
More
in
of an
the-
atmosphere.
in the new studio.
I think it's us holding this. It feels more natural.
It does, doesn't it?
It feels a bit gender fluid holding
It does.
this.
I feel a bit gender fluid.
He's got a real firm grip round that.
Oh.
It's lit like he's
that's
done
the
that before.
That's the death grip they call it. You know when you wank too much and then you need like a really. So then when you it's harder to come because
Death grip. Yeah,
grip
that's
isn't
because
tight enough on the pussy for your compared to your hand because it's an unnatural tight.
Oh, is that what it is?
yeah, you
Yeah.
grab.
Because I was gripping too hard the other day and all my hearing went. I thought that must my hearing went. I thought that must be the death grip because I'm in a death.
the crazy death grip. That's death grip plus.
Hear it.
Yeah, that's because
They
you.
never listen to me.
And that's because when you masturbate too tight, and now you've like gone numb to a lot of feeling or something like that.
Yeah, it's the same thing women get if they use toys too much, and then it's hard for them to.
Yeah, did you hear about that girl that used toys too much? Have you heard about it?
Toy Story
Can't just
5.
give you the headline because he's just brought us onto it, hasn't he? Well done, Jake.
Yeah,
We didn't even finish the Elon
So
thing.
women-
We haven't finished that, and now
Women that use toys too much, he said, didn't he? Did you hear about the woman that has a sex toy dragged through her body during an MRI scan?
No.
You never heard that?
Wait, this is going to go on for a while.
Well, I can leave
It's that
it.
whole thing. All right, we'll
Well,
get back
it's
to
the
that.
whole
We'll get
thing.
back
We'll
to that.
come back to that. That was a good segue.
Let's-
But we're in the middle.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
what
good
was my fault?
segue.
You just pricked my ear up and
Yeah.
with the ADD carrying on like it is.
I know
Fuck
you-
me.
We already stopped the other thing, guys.
Yeah. So we got two.
Ruined Burns night. Should do that again.
What is the time? Oh, battery exhausted.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that. It's on the roll. No, I'm joking.
So we got Demi Boy, Demi Girl as well.
Oh, I understand what we're doing now. Yeah.
Two Spirit, a cultural.
Two Spirit?
Yeah.
Is that when you have too much vodka?
A
Yeah.
cultural term from indigenu. How do you say that word?
Indonesia.
Indigenu.
Ingenuity.
Intercontinental.
Indigenous.
Intergenuine women.
North American communities.
All right.
Too
Indigenous.
stupid for that.
Oh, I don't even know what this is.
Indigenous.
Even.
Say it. Indigenous.
Indigenous. Oh, that's right.
Oh, it
Indigenous
was-
North
I
American
was trying to say that.
communities.
That's Africans. No, I'm not joking. That's Indians. Native Indians, isn't it? Sorry, Africans.
And-
All American Africans. Afro-Americans?
Well, it depends what we're talking about.
No, I don't know. I can't.
What are we talking about?
I live in a little island off Europe.
Androgynous. I don't even know how to say
Androgynous.
that. Pangender. Oh, that's what you were saying.
Oh, pangender. That's right.
Pansexual.
Oh,
is a
you said
sexuality.
pansexual.
Pangender is where you got a girlfriend and she lets you sleep with her best mates.
Is pangender where you don't get horny?
No, I think pangender is where you like to sleep with men and women.
There's panda over there.
Is it? Is it when you're in a relationship and you do
Maybe.
threesomes?
I don't know.
The couple don't mind having another bird in.
That's non-monogamy.
Monopoly?
Non-monogamy.
It is a monopoly, yeah. Bloody right. it is.
Non-monogamy. Monogamy? Because
Non-monogamous.
monogamy is where you're
Non-monogamous?
just one like normal relationship, isn't it?
Non-mongoose? Mongoosey. Non-mongoosey.
Non-mongoosey.
What's a mongoose? Is that like a disabled goose?
No,
What's
so
the next one?
pangender is identifying with all genders. So you're all genders.
I am
What?
all-
Pangender's what?
That sounds like a superhero.
You
Yep.
identify
Gender
with
man.
all genders.
What, all 26 of them?
Gender fluid.
All 26 of them? You go
don't
around
know.
barking and quacking
16,
to all these
isn't it?
animals you think, oh, they're meow, meow. Why are you having
That's
sex?
species.
God, these lot must.
Be
Some
mad.
of these, the ones,
Exhausted.
the ones that are not fluid, must really struggle when they need a piss at a public place.
Yeah, because you need to get the fluid out, don't
They
you?
just sit
Well,
down.
they only have. They
Well,
only,
no fluid's coming out, is it, when you're in the toilet if you're non-fluid?
well, no. The thing is,
It's all empty. You just
Well,
get
the-
your Twinkie out and nothing's... Yeah.
well, the fluid one's all right
Your
because they
stomach
can
be like
just be
that.
like, yeah, male,
can change it.
male,
They can
yeah,
morph.
male or female. There's only a male and
So,
female gender on the
Does that mean
toilets,
you
but
can-
all
yeah.
these pangender,
No,
polygender,
Is
we've
this
got no
basically just
symbols
so you
for
can go
those.
into the women's toilets?
yeah, nick the hand cream, hey.
Yep. Nick some kind of cream.
Yeah.
He's worried to get
So I was
sued.
just reading the rest of the list.
Oh, you carry on.
Hit 'em
We'll
off.
sit here.
Rip 'em off.
Yeah.
Polygender,
Yep.
identifying with
As a
multiple
parrot.
genders.
No, I'd like to find us a parrot.
Yeah.
Polygender, isn't it? Hello.
Polly want a gender.
Hey, polygender.
Neutroy or neutroir.
Oh, that's when you're nuclear.
Neutroid. That's something to do with silver.
Neutrois.
Well done.
Neutroy.
Neutroir.
What the hell's that then?
Neutroy.
Oh,
That's
it's French, isn't it?
yeah, isn't that
Neil
like a
Poir.
type of wine or something?
Yeah.
Neutral.
Europeans got talent.
Neutral or null gender.
Neutral or not?
Xenogender.
Oh,
Zeno.
Zeno.
That sounds sick.
It's
I
like
wanna-
this world.
that sounds sick.
Yeah,
That's
from another
something-
planet, isn't it?
that's something
Yeah,
that-
alien.
Xenogender.
Xenogender.
That sounds like Star Wars.
Is that being scared to be a gender? Against being genders?
I'm not
Is
sure.
it genders that don't like genders?
Isn't that the
They're not
alien with the
xenophobic.
eyes that are really far apart on Star Wars?
I don't know, but it sounds like
Oh,
something I
it's-
can aspire to be.
Yeah.
It's probably gay. Has it got an explanation for that one?
A gender identity that cannot be contained by human understandings of
Oh
gender.
shit, that's fucking
Often
epic.
connected to abstract concepts or non-human entities.
hell
So,
is-
So
like
I was
your
right.
lab.
So it is alien. Oh, it sounds like an alien.
Yeah.
That's pretty epic. That sounds cool. That one.
Yeah.
Should we be
I mean,
that?
it's like something out of
What was
Doctor
it?
Who.
What was it
Maybe.
called
Mike-
again? Yeah.
I'm a Doctor Who. I'm a Doctor Who.
Xenogender.
Oh, I don't know
Sex.
who. I'm a
Xenogender.
xenophobe. Who?
Xena.
Xena.
Xena's kind of a cool name for like a.
How is it spelt?
character. in a story.
XENO, gender.
Nice.
Should we be xenogender now?
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's where you're like, your gender's so cool that it can't be defined by human concepts.
So cool. But losers can't be it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
No gender fluid people. Because they've already got a gender. And
I'm
they're
pretty
losers.
fluid.
And a maverick.
Top Gun.
That's Logan Paul's
We all look-
nickname
everyone
in
looks like-
wrestling.
Everyone looks like Tom Cruise.
That's his clothing brand,
Same
I thought.
hairstyle and teeth.
Who?
Maverick is his clothing brand as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I done
Yeah,
it.
did it used to be a chocolate bar?
Logan Paul used to be a chocolate bar.
No, Maverick. And if
Oh,
it wasn't, that's a good
lunch
name for a chocolate bar, isn't it?
What, Maverick?
Yeah.
Maverick's a pretty good name for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
Maverick, swallows in one.
Wait, Maverick is almost as cool as Xanax. What the fuck is it called?
Xanax? That's
Xeno.
a fucking tablet, isn't it, for headaches?
It's a Kleenex.
Or is that a rash, for a rash, isn't it?
Xanax.
Have you had your Xanax? How you knackers?
Wait, so what's Maverick?
Well, it might
then?
be Xeno or Zeno. I don't know.
Zeno.
Xeno
That's-
down to
Isn't
the-
that the guy in Fortnite? Zeno. No, that's Jeno.
I don't know.
Wait, so what's a Maverick then?
A non-binary
The fake
gender.
version. What?
A non-binary gender not aligning with male, female, or anything in between. Intergen. Oh,
So it's non-binary. So they've made up a fake word and made another fake word for the fake word.
Yeah.
They've got non-binary twice and just made it sound cool.
and then intergender.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
intergender
an
matches
Indian.
on
Is that
wrestling.
an Indian?
It's when it's women versus men. Men and women are all involved.
That's gladiators.
Well,
Yeah, intergender match.
it says between or blending male and female.
Sounds like a mass murderer chopping people up, body parts, put them all in the fridge together.
Oh, it's like Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, Silence of the Lamb chops.
Silence of the Lamb gender.
So thank you, Batchagaloop,
Yeah, but back to Galoop. It's
For
in the
your-
laboratory still. They'll be looking at it tomorrow, the scientists.
for that post and educating us on all the
Is he
genders.
with Woody
Big.
Burns tonight?
Thanks for getting us cancelled.
This
Yeah.
was in response to a post that said for the people for the people freaking out about the fact that we are only acknowledging 2 genders in the United States of America, can you please list the genders that we have omitted?
Well, I guarantee no one's ever heard of Maverick.
Yeah.
So who really cares? They get rid of them ones. Just keep those them 4 popular ones that you hear about. 5.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Weird.
Someone comes with a belt down here looking like
that
Why is it like
his jacket's all wrong.
his dick out?
This is all-
that was one of the things that President
Being me.
Trump has done. So
And before we do that, not going back to the other thing. Now that he said President Trump, do you see what they did with Elon? Was that one of his rally things? Whatever the fuck they
Elon,
call it.
yeah.
It's not even like a rally anymore. I don't know what they do. They just set up some celebration bullshit with their friends and make it look like they're popular. What did Elon do? See it?
Yeah, did you see what Elon Musk did?
Oh, he went, my heart goes out to you
Yeah.
But he didn't say that, did he? Oh yeah, he did say that, but
afterwards.
yeah.
Did he go like that?
Uh,
And
Yeah,
then
the exact same way. Have you seen the side by sides of how like Hitler did it? That's how he does it.
Yeah. He did it twice.
Do you have
He
to
went
blur- we have to blur out Dad.
He went like he did it twice. He looked at the camera, he did it forward and turned around and did it again.
Yeah, and his
So he not
arm
only
was
did it by
straight.
accident once, he did it by accident twice.
and what countries does he originate from? Is
South Africa.
it South Africa?
Well, I don't
I thought
know.
it was a robot.
I haven't fact checked this, but I saw. I love X at the moment. I think it was X. It was some social media
What,
site.
you love X at the moment. You use
Nah,
it then?
I don't. I was just. I like to go on there to see what.
I've
like-
never used Twitter, so I wouldn't even know about X.
Well,
Put an X on you like Twitter.
I like to
Twitter,
go on there
Twitter.
to see what's trending and what people say because I feel like social media is like a different. Well, it's not like the real world.
Ain't it?
No.
But the real world is you go out there, yeah, like
Most
for a
people
walk,
could
about
afford
2
me.
miles. There's no one there in the countryside. All the rest of the world are in their bedrooms on their computers like that. No one's going out. And
I know
I go
it's
for a
not
walk
the
in the
real world.
countryside. Well, it's just me.
Yeah, but what
You
I'm
other
saying
people
is
sometimes.
the vocal
I'm like,
people.
why is there no
the
It's like
vocal,
the real
gangbangs
world,
in the
Luke.
real world?
the vocal people on social media are like a small like
Minority,
percentage of the people.
Fat kids.
So we
pissing
only hear
balls.
like their opinion, but when you walk about, you don't hear these most of these popular opinions online in real life. Like, most people don't even seem to agree. You know what I mean? But
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like, basically there's a lot of
It's just
It's
a
just
small
a
amount.
small minority.
And it's normally
of
the
opinions.
cunts.
Normally you find what you're thinking. The majority are thinking that as well. aren't
The
you?
normally the loudest people are the fucking
Ones with the loudest
annoying
voices.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you can. Like people who spend their time online can really warp your like perception of reality if they're not like going out and talking to actual real people. And being-
Oh yeah. And it's depending on what you click on and shit, like that thing I was talking about before, you will get fed more of what you like. So it reinforces your opinion with no
Thai green
other
curry.
side of the opinion. So you just think you're right. What are they called? Chunda Kunda.
I
That
don't know.
sounds disgusting. Just made that up.
I wish I could
What
remember.
did I say?
Chunda Kunda. That's like a vagina throwing up.
I remember this.
Talking of vaginas
I've
throwing
seen a
up.
vagina throw up.
Yeah.
I remember this girl telling me one time about this conspiracy theory.
What
She
girl
was
was
like
this?
into loads of conspiracy theories.
What girls is?
Yeah,
Do we have names? Do we know this person?
Well, no, I used to work with her.
Oh,
but,
you used to work.
She had a conspiracy. I used to hire me now.
You work here.
Just do something you really like
costs
doing
you
and
money.
make that your career.
Oh, I wish it was.
Do you like
easy.
doing this?
Just take the camera out,
He likes
photograph
doing
trees.
this, I think, sometimes.
Likes what?
Likes talking to us.
There you go.
Why have you not made money yet?
Other people don't like it.
We'll start recording every day.
Yeah, all those people say it to me and then don't watch it.
Yeah.
You just need a new angle
When
on
did
it.
you last watch it?
I've never said I like that.
We just need a new angle, yeah. We need to dedicate ourselves amount of time, which we can't do that
They
because
ain't
we're
got the-
procrastinators, to write gags.
They watch the TikToks and that's,
They watch the TikToks. They love us.
that's
Oh,
all.
that's all right then. I ain't got TikTok. We're on there. We got fans.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just gets in the
Excellent.
algorithm sometimes.
Oh,
A lot of times. It gets a lot of likes
I think we've got like one,
for people
One
that ain't
fan.
got a fan base. Really.
maybe two.
who they ain't got friends in their life.
We get a couple hundred likes all the time.
People that are unlucky enough to view our videos.
Thing is,
Actually,
all these
Hey,
super,
our video is
super-
quite funny.
there's so many super
Yeah,
famous
the shorts
people
are
doing it now,
it
isn't
works
there?
for the
How can we
TikTok
compete
algorithm.
with all these super
Yeah,
famous
should we give
people?
up?
it's been saturated for a long time. But what isn't?
It's even more
You got
saturated.
you got
The whole
girls
earth-
shagging over 1,000 men for a thingy and putting it all over there. Who's going to tune into us?
Oh, is that the content you?
The
No.
whole
That's a
planet.
great thing to talk about, actually. That's everywhere.
Or Bonnie Langford.
Yeah, you was right. Do you remember when you was like, it's done 1,000 guys, and I was like, oh, I don't think, but then I was like, I'm not sure.
She went over for 1,000.
But you was right. She did 1,000 something.
Yeah.
What she did 1,000.
Bonnie Blue
How
Waffle.
do you have time for that?
That's about a
Wasn't
few
she-
seconds
that's
to
her
it and get
job.
it out.
She said, what was it, like 5 minutes, Matt?
It would have to be like 45 seconds. I
Yeah,
think,
it
or
would be-
something.
yeah, it would
No,
have
yeah,
time
yeah, but she didn't do 45 seconds,
What each? Yeah, some.
apparently.
Well, some guys are like, no, let me finish because you know
Yeah, well, no, she said 5 minutes.
they just rape.
'Cause she said I was feeling bad
5
because
minutes?
I'd promised them a certain amount
Over
of time.
1,000 geezers in an hour, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's not in an hour. It's in a
It's
day.
Seconds.
In a day.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, in an hour.
How many 5 minutes are in a day? So in 1 hour, how many 5 minutes?
45 seconds. I saw someone do
That's
that. maths.
12.
Because you know after it, yeah?
So 12 times
'Cause that's-
24.
Well, you're looking at me for maths.
That would be 1,000, wouldn't it?
Well, I know afterwards, yeah?
Would it? No.
When
Apparently.
when she'd finished doing it, yeah, she went, "Oh, Fanny saw," and the cameraman said, "Everybody saw, love."
That's the whole point.
That must be weird though. Like
She makes
imagine being the
millions,
other.
though.
Like, how would you even get like turned on walking in there and there being like a whole production and everything, just watching you do it? Especially most of these guys, it looks like this first time.
Well, yeah, it's just like any type of guy. Even really some really young boys, probably.
Do you know what? I would never watch stuff like that. It's disgusting. But I'll tell you, you've seen the size of a clitoris. like that.
Do you see the
Why
thing
does she
she
so
does
extra
when,
horny?
when she promos it on like
Look
a
at most men's
TikTok?
dicks.
Like they'll film the line, but like waist down, and there's like guys lining up with their socks
And you think, I want to
off.
see his bollocks. I wanna see his bollocks.
Like
Like their
that-
socks.
How
With
could
toes
you?
sticking out.
How could you be horny? Yeah, you're in a line next to loads of guys.
Yeah.
like, and you're about to smash
yeah.
the biggest.
What is that? A shot they did? They got them all lined up with their cocks.
That's
out?
what she did last time with no, not their cocks out. They're in clothes. So that's
Oh.
what they came in. But some had their socks off. So
Fully clothed with their socks off.
I think lining up with a bunch of men with your socks off is crazier than being like the 300.
It was from
fucking
behind.
little bitch.
Yeah. There was,
Yeah,
there was a geezer fully dressed as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
right? Then there was a geezer dressed
That
as
was actually Santa
as an
Claus.
astronaut was behind him. Yeah. There was another geezer in a T-Rex inflatable suit.
And
Oh, you weren't there. Yeah.
Elon Musk was in line.
Yeah. Then there's another geezer on a unicycle. There's another one fucking juggling it like this. There's other geezer with the flames. All that. There's all queuing up.
Did you
Honestly,
see?
I'd rather have my cock out with those blokes than my feet.
That's crazy. Hot take, but very, very bold. Did you see the state of the room after they showed it?
It was all like it was like that book, The Magic Porridge Pot, that they read to you at school, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Magic Porridge Pot, they couldn't turn it off, so all the goo was coming out their windows, down the stairs, down the street. Do you remember the Magic Porridge Pot story? I used to love that as a kid.
It was just condoms. And
That's what it was
tissues
like after,
all
weren't
over.
it? Yeah.
But what I
Just dripping all down the walls everywhere, wasn't it?
Apparently, she has a relationship with her parents. That's the craziest part of it.
And she
all.
had to wear a light.
and her dad goes out in public with her.
Yeah. And did you know there was that much love goo? There was,
pretty fucks
there was that much porridge, yeah? She had to wear a life jacket.
Really?
Yeah, at one point they let her flare out the window. Thought she was going to drown.
I saw
my
this
God.
TikTok of this kid made a video
Yeah.
and he got a message from Bonnie Blue saying, take it down, we're going to take legal action, because he was comparing her to Genghis Khan. He was like, she's like the modern day Genghis Khan. That's the only thing I've heard about her actually getting pissed off about. I was like, that's quite...
Really?
Yeah, he's made it quite realistic. That's probably why. It's like, oh, she kind of is like Genghis Khan of our time, isn't she? Like, well,
the
she didn't
only-
have to get pregnant, but...
Yeah, she didn't get pregnant.
But in terms of like how many people she's fucked,
yeah.
Yeah, she's seen more semen than the Royal Navy.
that is
But
crazy.
you wouldn't
She's
need
Genghis
to,
Khan.
you wouldn't need
She's
to
going
do
to take this down. She won't like that. She would.
you wouldn't need those human tests for like pills anymore, would you? Just ask her. Test out a pill.
Could you imagine
What Bill?
foul?
You know, like the women go on a pill pregnancy to stop falling pregnant.
Oh, the contraceptive pill.
Yeah, contraceptive pill. Yeah.
Bonnie, that's why it's called
protect
Bonnie Blue.
against AIDS.
Plan B.
Huh?
Diseases and things.
Oh
Could you
yeah,
imagine
I know.
marrying her?
No.
No, I couldn't imagine anyone ever again.
Next.
There's,
Nah.
there's going to be
Imagine
the,
she-
the only people she can marry is one of the guys in that line.
No.
Imagine trying to
Still,
marry her, yeah?
They've seen worse.
Like, isn't she?
You sneeze like that, yeah, when you look next to her, bride and groom, that you sneeze, and also she's on her knees sucking off the vicar, yeah. And then she says to the best man, "Will you pass the ring to so and so?" And when you look like, oh, she's sucking off the best man, and when you go, she's just sucking everybody off. And when it's all the photographs now, we have a photograph with the bride, the groom, and the best man. She sucks them off. Right then, bride and the groom and her brothers, she sucks all them off. And the bride and the groom and the parents, she's sucking off finger to her mother.
He's loving that.
And that's the whole wedding album, page after page, just doing all the relatives.
Can't hang one up in the room.
Poor old Aunt Maud is being fisted by Bonnie.
Aunt Maud. Oh my gosh.
Oh, God, what a wedding day. I'd love to get invited to that. Just to watch.
Just what?
It'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Oh my.
You
When
couldn't have
when
kids because it'd be cruel for them to go to school.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh,
Because they wouldn't know any difference, would they? The kids, they'd be
But then
trying to
again,
suck off the teachers, wouldn't they?
half of people's parents would be OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Models,
So don't go
yeah.
near Bonnie's kids, and then look at Bonnie's kids, they're sucking each other off in the playground.
They look at Bonnie's kids.
So
There's
there's
like
fucking Bonnie's
20
kids,
different
look.
races.
God.
And on the back of their shirts, their school jacket, mum's a champion.
Bonnie Khan.
My mum's the best.
I mean, I think like when you're naming a kid, you need to think about what are the kids, how are the kids going to take the piss out of my kid's name in the playgrounds?
That's the kind of thing I always think of the most. Like if I had kids,
She'll probably homeschool them. That's going to be a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, no, that'd be wrong, wouldn't it? I didn't mean that.
they'll think it's the line to the bathroom, and when they get there, they'll see their mum spread.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's another thing, isn't it? Kids' names. Kids' names these days. The things people call their kids these days.
I don't know
Yeah.
what her real name. I can't remember. Bonnie Blue isn't her real name.
Is it not? It's just
Stage name. Bonnie Blue
Stage.
Waffle.
act performance.
Yeah.
Performer. She's an actor,
Yeah.
an actress.
It's probably Tracy Pritchard or something.
Stacey Pritchard.
Stacey or
There's a
Tracy.
joke there or something.
No.
I really think
really
that's her
thought
name.
When I heard that though, I was like,
What?
Nah. I was like,
Yuck.
I don't know. It didn't make me feel good.
Made you pull your pants up, didn't it?
I was like, this
Give
doesn't.
up.
We're
This
the last
doesn't.
podcast to talk about it.
I felt like someone was
everyone
putting their
has.
life in danger. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They put their Willie in danger,
yeah,
didn't
all
they?
of them.
Like it didn't seem right. It
Put their wife in
seems-
danger.
for a woman to be doing it. But I mean, she did it, didn't she?
I wonder how many wives
And it
don't
was
She
great.
was happy.
Everyone says it was great.
There's
she
no
had
way
a
she
great
cry- she
time.
doesn't cry.
They had a great time. Everyone had a great time.
I wonder how many.
Actually, no, she didn't.
I wonder how
got
many
millions.
wives and girlfriends
That's what that
recognise
matters.
their husband's socks or boyfriend's socks. I mean, I fucking knitted them.
Or their toes.
I know them. Look, it's got the little bell on the ankle. It moves. Look, it rings when he moves. It makes a little bell noise.
Why is he wearing that?
That's fucking Frank. Dirty bastard.
Apparently they have balaclavas to give them.
Yeah, but she'll recognise the socks she knitted for her
I just
lover,
realised
or
why they were
boyfriend, or
blue.
husband, eh?
Bonnie blue.
What? So they were
Blue.
covered up with their faces were covered up.
Yeah, if they wanted it to be.
But the geese had his
Which-
name on his socks.
I'm pretty sure every single one of them covered their face.
Hey,
What?
the geezer had his name on his socks. He didn't realise.
And his postcode on it.
Yeah. A little picture of his wife on the hill. A picture of him on the other hill.
That's crazy.
That was for the wedding.
wearing something
That was a
with-
wedding gift.
To be honest, there probably was like boyfriend in that. She even promoted it like that. It was probably rage. What was it? Rage bait.
Rage bait.
But she in one of her TikToks, she's like, yeah, if you like even if you're in a relationship, like boyfriends and that, come over.
We've got tea, we've got biscuits.
I mean, she wouldn't care if you
Boule
was on it,
Vents.
but she's probably made that TikTok to make people comment
Yeah.
and go, "You're a bitch."
we got hummus dips, got
Is
chili
she doing
and
it
garlic.
again, or was
That'd
that
be pretty lit.
was that a fake thing I saw about her doing the same thing but anal?
I mean,
Don't talk shit.
I've never heard of that, but
Maybe
that sounds like a good promo. You know
Chris,
what's
yes,
next?
Chris, explain all about the anal.
Same
Explain
thing,
all about
same
the
thing,
anal.
but anal.
Yeah, what does that
I mean,
mean?
what does she kind of does have to pivot a bit?
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
it?
I
'Cause
think it is
she's-
right. I think that is true because
Nah, someone's just shit
That's
stirring.
quite smart,
because
actually. 'cause
I read an article about it being how it can be unsafe, how anal sex is a lot more unsafe. Like you have to be a lot more careful.
oh yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you might poop.
I think she is. I want to.
that sounds. I mean, it sounds smart, like business sense. Because once you've done 1,000 something, doing a new thing where you're like 2,000, at that point, it's just kind of redundant, isn't it? It's like we're sick of it.
What was her name?
There's so many people.
Yeah.
Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Langford.
It's like there's so many people now. We don't care if she does 2,000, 3,000. We're like, it's just the noughty's worn off. But anal, 1,000 people in your ass. Now that's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what's she gonna do after that? What's gonna be more shocking?
Pregnant.
Drink,
Her getting married. Drinking.
drinking the goo of 1,000 men.
She has to. She ain't gonna be able to do a
Aye.
lot though, because they're all gonna have to finish, aren't they? What all that's.
She bought big wide oceans that swallowed so much semen, lose count.
She would have to do something where it's like she's literally like a glory hole all day, and people can come constantly. Like you don't have to be a certain time frame.
And it's all famous people. Hey, King Charles, Donald Trump, everything like that. Be the first one in, and they're all just sucking. Go on, darling, go on.
I don't think she's
I
young.
can't do any
She's not young
impressions,
enough.
by the way.
She's only 20.
You mean only 20?
Well, they're
You
people.
say she's too young to shag Trump and Charles?
Yeah, for them because their preference is younger.
Oh, see, she's too old for him.
Pedophiles. Well, I know Trump is.
Get her head chopped off.
No, he is. You can look up court things, and he's proven guilty that he raped a 13-year-old girl.
Wow.
It's a real thing, and he's a president. Yeah, just look it up. It's literally
Scary,
you can see
innit?
on the
It's your
court-
leader.
He had a court case. Yeah, and he was proven guilty, but because of who he is and his money, he can do what he wants. He
You
can,
have the FBI knocking on the door soon. Going to shoot us.
yeah, everyone already knows about it. They don't care. It's literally just so out in the open. Like you can't. That's how powerless everyone is. It's like,
Mad, isn't it?
we
Yeah.
know he's a rapist and a paedophile, but what are you going to do about it, mate? Oh, nothing. We're poor. Here you go. Just rape my daughter. Thank
You
you.
Yeah.
did some research there. Is that for this show or
Orange
the next
colour.
one
No.
in June?
No, it was for next one next year.
Do you want to? Oh wait.
Yeah, I'm not doing
So
that.
close.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any more
Oh.
research into this.
All right, how are you going to segue it? Speaking of sex,
Because I don't know if she is doing anal, but I definitely read an
Chris,
article about
we
her,
need to take that out and sell that to her idea.
Yeah.
We should.
her or Lily Phillips was doing it. Or
Lily
what?
Flaps.
No, Lily Phillips.
Lily Phillips
Willy
only did
Flaps.
the 100,
But I
wasn't
just
she?
That'd be
really
a good name, innit? Willy Flaps, not Lily Phillips. Lily Flips. Lily Flaps.
Could you imagine not knowing about who they are and like dating them and actually like liking them and like getting feelings for them, and then you find out like you've been together for like 3 years, and then
You find out what all them rashes were around your cock. All them years. Oh.
But I just really like.
You wonder why when you fisted her, you felt like you were putting your hand in a bucket of lard.
man cave.
I just realised I've got Bonnie Blue anal in my searches now.
In your friends list.
That was all a cover up. So if your girlfriend checks his phone,
you better get rid of that. What's it called? Cache cookies. Delete.
History, cache. Yeah.
that's probably the most
Oh.
normal thing anyone's ever searched on their phone. You don't need to delete that. Other people's phones can have crazy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she's promoting making money off something way crazier than that search.
Yeah.
You thought that was real because
She's
how
a-
crazy she is.
Oh yeah.
But to be honest,
But
she's the next generation of porn stars. She's promoting it properly. And
She already is a porn star though, isn't she?
But you know how like people because they know them more. She's doing their
She
personality.
didn't do
thing,
that,
but
then
with
became a
porn.
porn star. She's a porn star before that.
Yeah, I know, but she's doing it.
So I've heard.
She's doing it well. Like, she's making them care about.
Porn
Because
actresses.
she's always on TikTok. It's like, oh, I know her.
Everyone
So
cares
it's
about
almost
porn
like you're watching
stars now.
someone you know.
Yeah, you want to cuddle and go, oh, poor girl.
Some gynecologists are saying that
She likes sex.
was saying like slamming her about it. Like
They was all slamming her. From behind, from the front, in the
They're all
mouth.
slamming her about it.
Yeah.
What a choice of words. Oh, it's dead.
internal temp too high. It's not even that warm in it.
It's cold.
I reckon we should charge the battery up as well while we're doing this.
Oh man, maybe we should have.
Well,